The sound. Ringo TV. Ringo TV. Ringo TV.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV, Ringo TV Reactions. Yeah, that's right. Ringo TV Reactions back again with another live stream. You know how it is. We're back. Tonight's topic what we're going to deal with is an interesting one, especially for all of you brothers. What we're going to learn tonight is something that I've been teaching for years, something I've been trying to explain to you brothers for years. Well, we actually have the data to show you. We have visual images to show you, to present the case that a good man is her kryptonite. Yeah, a good man. A good man is the modern woman's kryptonite. You're gonna learn true female nature 101. How many times have I made videos sharing this truth? I've warned you brothers over and over that modern women do not like good men. I warned you. I told you that they just don't know what to do with you. I warned you that modern women, they love chaos. They love arguing. They can't survive in a relationship without some sort of dysfunction. All of these things I've shared with you over the years. I gave you countless amounts of videos. And a lot of you brothers, you're frustrated right now because you are trying to talk to a certain sister and you're wondering why she's turning cold, she's flaking on you, she's moving on, or she just totally just ignored you, threw you in the friend zone, and it seemed like you're just the perfect guy. You're doing all the right things. And it seems as if though she just loses interest in you, and you're trying to figure out, but why? I'm a good brother. I'm on point, got a good job. I'm trying to show the sister all of this love and show her the right way. Brother, she can't. Because she have too many demons inside of her. I've warned you that the modern woman is carrying spirits. I've warned you that when a woman is intimate with multiple men, she have soul ties with demons. So naturally, her thermostat has been set to gravitate towards a certain kind of man, which is typically Pookie and Ray Ray. You see, the modern woman love Pookie and Ray Ray. And I would liken Pookie and Ray Ray to be Agent Smith. Because the modern woman will go from relationship after relationship after relationship. Same kind of guy, different face. That guy is Agent Smith, a program in the Matrix designed to kill, steal, and destroy. But see, you brothers, you represent Neo. You present the brother that got the answer, the brother that got the solution. But the modern woman, she don't want to be wakened from the Matrix. When you try to offer her the red pill, she don't want that. Instead, she want the blue pill. She want to wake up in Wonderland and remain asleep. And this is why the modern woman always end up with Pookie. You ever wonder why, brothers? You ever wonder why it seemed like you try to talk to a particular sister, she just don't have no air for quality? You're the guy she need. You know that. But she just don't know how to deal with you. And you be thinking you're something wrong with you. You blame yourself a lot of times. You blame yourself as if though you did something wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong, brothers. The woman just don't know what to do with you because she been through so much hurt, so much pain. She been through so many horrible relationships that you're just too good for her. She like, this can't be real. There's no way this man could like me. There's no way this man can show me love. I can't deal with this guy. I don't think I deserve this guy. You ever been with women like that? Brothers, if you've been with women like that, those are women that been through hell and hot waters. And shout out to everybody that's joining in on the show. We got Rashad, we got Spear, Guando, Shy Alpha, Raw God, V-Dub Man in the building. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So, a good man is her kryptonite. Female Nature 101. Let's take a listen to this particular video. Let's react to this. We're going to literally focus on this content and really try to get as much information out of this for all of you brothers to understand the reality of what we're dealing with here. This is true female nature right here. This is true female nature. The woman I'm about to show you right now literally is an example of what modern women are doing right now. And what's so funny is, you know, I frequent TikTok a lot looking for material. And I actually seen this particular woman, and I thought that somehow she must have been on the right path or whatever the case is. And I actually hit her up, you know what I'm saying, and try to find out more about her because she seemed to be like the type of sister that's like searching for something but don't know what she's searching for. At the same time, after listening to this video, because I seen this video on another brother's channel, another brother that do reaction videos, and I said I'm gonna make a video about this. With what she had to say, what it told me was everything I needed to hear. That she's pretty much just like every other sister out here, doing the very same thing, have spirits, demons, and so forth. No disrespect to that sister, but at the end of the day, it's valuable information because it's the type of information that men need so that you don't waste your time. Because what you're gonna hear in this video here, it sounds good and bad, and even though she's gonna tell you that she's dating someone, that relationship is gonna fall apart eventually. Guaranteed. I already know, I see the signs. I already don't know what's gonna happen. This is why, as men, when it comes to getting to know a woman, you gotta just listen to her, hear her speak, and you pretty much can hear everything you need to hear. And when you realize that for her, having a good man around or somebody that exhibit those type of traits, you'll notice that she's having a difficulty dealing with it. That should let you know that if you were dealing with her, you're gonna have to battle a lot of demons. Like real talk. Let me see. Shout out to, what's this? Rollo, what's going on? Damon. P. Williams. What's going on? All right, y'all. Let's react to this particular video here. Let's see what we got. Let's go.
Let me explain to you why knowing what you deserve is important. Perfect example. I'm dating, as probably all of TikTok knows.
So she's dating, and she said all of TikTok knows this, that she's dating. She seems to be excited about this, that the whole of TikTok, I guess, knows about this. Let's go. But, once you hear the word but, it cancels out everything about dating. Always understand the word but is a word that cancels out. So if somebody says, I love you, but I don't like your attitude. What you must understand is that they don't love you. Do you understand me? So when she says I'm dating and all of TikTok knows, but please understand, take the dating and throw it out the window because that's about to end. Let's go.
I'm dating someone who is super positive, who exudes probably healthy all over it, very honest and open, transparent, and I don't know how to receive that.
She don't know how to receive that. She's dating somebody that have a certain type of energy, a brother that appears to be different than the kind of men she's accustomed to. So this particular man is like a foreign language. She don't understand him. The way he moves is different. She's accustomed to Pookie. She's accustomed to Ray Ray. She know their every moves. She know what they do. But when she have a man that is sort of positive, she don't know how to deal with him. Let's go.
Having a tough time. I'm overthinking every step of the way, and it's to the point where it's kind of like you're gonna sabotage something good for yourself because you keep overthinking, because you're like, I'm not used to this. This is something different for me. I don't know how to receive that.
Do you see what I'm saying, brothers? She's overthinking things. She's questioning everything. She don't know how to receive this. And this is supposed to be a man that's supposed to be good in her estimation. Remember, we don't know who this brother is. So I don't know if he's good, because you have some guys that they know how to act. We're going to talk about that later on in the video. Let's go.
My ex didn't do that, or my past situations didn't do that.
Notice she said her ex didn't do that. My past situations didn't do that, which means when the modern woman get with you brothers, she's going to judge you based on her previous relationships. She's not going to look at you as face value and just accept you for who you are. She's going to start to judge you based on her past relationships. So if you're a brother that seems to show a sense of quality, you're a good man, you have good character, she's going to look at you and literally look to the side like, is this really true? Is this guy capping? Is he real? I don't know. My old boyfriend, he treated me like crap, but he's too nice. This guy's just too good. I don't think I could believe this. Maybe I should let him go. He's too boring. This is how they look at you, brothers. You all must understand this. This is how modern women look at you, especially if you're a good brother. Let's go.
That's because you still haven't got to a point where you feel like you know and what you deserve for yourself. It's a perfect example of that. When you do have that healthy love come your way.
Healthy love that comes your way, which means that all the other guys that she had in her past were not good men at all. But you must understand something. Cancel all of that out. When she talks about having love comes her way, you got to cancel that out, because she's accustomed to the toxic type of male, the type of male that is a whoremonger male, that's abusive, verbally abusive, a man that treats her like trash. Those are typically the type of men that modern women gravitate towards. This is why when you have relationships today, women love to argue, they pick fights, they do things to provoke you. And it's sort of like to create an argument and then you have some sort of make-up sex. Most of you brothers, you understand what that term means. Make-up sex, where a woman wants to start an argument with you, hear you scream, hear you fuss, hear you yell at her, curse her out, and it turns her on. And then before you know it, y'all make back up. Those type of relationships are typically toxic, but she's enjoying that. She enjoys the dysfunction. She loves chaos. That's what the modern woman loves.
And a man that shows you what it's like to be in love, and what is it like to date and treat you amazing.
So she's with a guy that is showing her what it's like to be loved, what it's like to be treated nice, because she's not accustomed to that. You have to understand, she's telling you what her past relationships have always been.
You won't know how to receive that because you're going to be so stuck on the past.
See, you won't know how to receive that because you're stuck on the past. See, you brothers, you meet women and you're wondering why this sister just don't get it. You're trying to talk to her. You're doing all the right things. You're showing her that you care. You're showing her that you want to build with her. You're making it very clear that, like, look, I'm trying to make you my lady. I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. But she's not listening because she's looking at her past relationships and she don't know how to handle you because you're just that good of a brother. She don't see no faults in you. So it makes her question, like, this can't be true. There's no way this guy could be this good. Maybe I just don't deserve this guy. I don't know what to do. You know what? I'm just going to leave you alone and go back to Pookie where it's safe. And she'll go right back to another toxic relationship, even though you're the right kind of guy that she needs. Women do this type of stuff all the time. It's crazy how this thing goes, brothers. Let's go.
You got to know what you deserve. You deserve a dinner date. You deserve...
No. She don't deserve a dinner date. No. You already done know the drill, brothers. No dinner dates. No dinner dates. Don't take these women out on no dinner dates ever. Do you understand me, brothers? We have to have standards. When you meet a young lady, that woman is supposed to show you that she is a woman. In the kitchen, she should prepare you a dinner by showing you that she have the potential to be a wife. And if she's not doing that, you leave her alone. You don't take women out on dinner dates. Only simps do that. When a man take you out on a dinner date, he's trying to buy his way into your vagina. At the same time, you're spoiling these women. Stop spoiling women with dinner dates. Let them show you what they can do in the kitchen. Shout out to Rebel Queen for the super chat. Appreciate your support. And shout out to everybody else joining in on the show. Make sure you click that like button. If you like the content, make sure you share the content and click that like button now. Let's get back into this.
Someone that brings you flowers. You deserve someone that takes...
Don't bring her no flowers. Don't do that, brothers. You must understand, modern women will be upset when they hear me say these things, but it's for their own good. Don't bring them no flowers. You understand? She's not your wife. She's a woman you just met. What are you bringing her flowers for? What are you doing this for? Stop simping. Stop trying to impress her because she's not impressed. You have to understand something, brothers. Modern women are not impressed when you do all of these things. They'll smile and play this little game, and they may even take whatever you get them, but they're not really pleased by that. What it shows them is that you're thirsty, you're desperate, and that you're trying too hard, right? Always understand that the reason why this woman have these issues when it comes to dealing with a quality man is because she's used to the toxic nature of the men she always dealt with. And I've already explained to you, brothers, that women are backwards. They're wired different. There's a jumper cable on them somewhere that's connecting to something else, and their minds are just not the same. Women are backwards, which means when you try to approach a woman and you show too much interest, they're turned off by that action. Understand what I'm saying, brothers. You could take this to the bank. You could put this into practice and you can see it work all the time. When you see a sister, let's say, for example, let's start from the top. Let's say you see a particular sister that you like, right? You walk up to her, you approach her, and you introduce yourself. You assert yourself that you're the type of guy that's interested in her and so forth. Okay, right? Now, every other day you see her, you're always running after her, chasing her down, trying to have a little conversation here and there. You're always in her face, right? When you do that, you're actually turning her off. Now, you think that as a man, that when you just met a woman, you gotta keep texting her and calling her and showing up. No, you don't supposed to do none of that. Why? Because women are wired backwards. The way in which you get a woman's attention, right, is by simply ignoring them. That's it. That's how you get a woman's attention. That is how you make a woman think about you. You ignore her text messages, you ignore her phone calls, and you don't get in her face thirsting. Just leave her alone. Why? Because all the other guys are in her face. So if you're not in her face, guess what's happening? You become mysterious. You become that type of guy that she's wondering what you're doing. Now she's interested. Now she's thinking about you. Now she's going to come to you. Do you follow me? So women are wired backwards. So at the same time, you must understand that part. Because if you're always in their face, always chasing them around, they're not going to be attracted to you. This is why Pookie always get the modern women. This is why Pookie is the baby father of the majority of the modern women. Because Pookie is emotionally unavailable. But when you are the kind of guy that is always available, always texting, she texts you, text immediately. You can't even wait for 2 hours to go by. You text immediately and you write her books of messages. When you do that over and over, you become boring. And this is why modern women can't deal with quality men. Because a lot of times, you brothers, we understand you're doing all the right things. We understand you're on point. But you're doing so much important things that is so good for a woman that is, number one, she's not your wife. You're doing too much. She's not your wife. You don't have to be going that hard. Understand that there's other men in her DMs. There's other men on her phones. There's other men lurking around in the clouds. You're not the only man trying to talk to her. So don't go so hard. Say hello, keep it moving, and don't talk to her for a whole month. Let a whole month go by and don't say nothing to her. Walk right past her in the street. Let that woman holler at you. Let's go.
You good morning. You deserve someone that doesn't invalidate your feelings, and you deserve someone that, instead of running out the door or knocking you down when shit gets tough, they sit there and talk it out with you like a normal human being. And you deserve someone to respect you.
See, she's saying you deserve someone who respects you, right? But the majority of modern women always have men that disrespect them because these women really don't respect themselves. Now, I don't know this woman personally, but I can tell that by the pure fact she's having trouble dealing with this particular brother is a clear red flag that whatever's going on is just a phase. Typically, when you meet someone and you like them, it feels good for the moment. But once she's around this particular brother for a while, she's going to get bored. She's going to get tired, and she's going to move on and go find herself a Pookie and Ray Ray. You understand? Shout out to KC Motorsports for the super chat. Said, facts, Ringo, no lies. Salute the truth. Appreciate your support. Let me see what we got here. All right. Let's get back to this.
But if you don't respect yourself and know that you deserve that for yourself, you'll never, ever, ever find someone. For the longest.
Notice what she says. You'll never, ever find someone. Don't that echo what I've been telling modern women, that they will never be in a good relationship for the rest of their so-called lives? You will never, ever find a good man until you understand that you really must change your ways. You'll never find that. I've warned you about this. She's literally echoing what I just finished saying. I mean, if you just listen to my last video that I just posted, this video right here comes right on time to pretty much prove my case. You're going to be single for the rest of your damn life if you don't wake up to the reality that you need a good man. But see, modern women don't want a good man. They really don't, brothers. Brothers, listen to me very carefully. Modern women do not want a good man. They don't. She's acting like she's trying to work this out right now. I could see through her right now because I got exactly what I needed. She's trying to act like she's deserving of this guy, but she knows she don't. Because whatever lifestyle she lived in the past, it wasn't with men like the one she have now that she's dating. Because she's going to make all the very same mistakes, like have sex, like do this, like kissing, all of this stuff before the man could even make her a wife. Because see, here's the thing. A lot of sisters that have an issue dealing with a quality man, what you're going to run into is the devil. The devil will come to you in the form of a good man. He would literally have all of the attributes of what would make a quality man. And it's all a gimmick. Designed to break your heart. Designed to make you get frustrated. Why? I'm glad you asked that question. When you sisters that have always been with toxic men get involved with a man that appeared to be a good man, when he screw you over and destroy your life and break your emotions, it's going to shatter your heart to the point where you're going to never, ever want to be in a relationship with anyone, because that good man that you thought was good was actually a devil in disguise, acting like a good man so he could get in your pants. There's a lot of serial so-called good men out there that they're not good men, but they're acting like good men. Why? Because they watch videos like mine. They watch videos like mine where I teach brothers how to be righteous men. And what they do is they use that as game to try to get in the pants of women that are foolish. So she's most likely one of those kind of guys because she's dating. And you all know what dating mean. Dating mean hooking up to have sex. That's what dating mean. I haven't heard not one point of her talking about becoming a wife. See, it shouldn't take a man 20 years to wife up a woman. A brother should just see a woman, know that she's the right one, and wife her up. It's just that simple. Right? All right, let's go.
I kept asking myself, why do I seem to date the same type of guy, but literally a different face?
Notice that, brothers. She says she told herself, why keep dating the same kind of guy, but with a different face? That goes right back to Agent Smith. A different guy, but the same face. I'll answer that question for you, modern woman, because you're dating the devil. That's who you're dating. Satan. You're dating a demon. But see, you think that I'm just playing games. You think I'm just wasting my time talking, just wasting energy, right? No. If you find yourself dating different men, right? They're all different faces, but it turns out to be the same kind of guy. You're dating a demon that is jumping in and out of the bodies of different men. That's Agent Smith. You understand? Let's go.
And it was because of that. Because I didn't ask for more. I didn't feel like I deserved more.
No, it wasn't that you didn't ask for more. And it wasn't that you didn't deserve more. It was that you actually love the devil. See, she's acting like she deserved better when really she don't. Because she said in the beginning that she's having trouble recognizing the good man and accepting, the quality and a man that treats you right and want to show you that he can love you. She's having difficulty with that based on her past relationships. So she's trying to act like she deserved this. What exactly is she bringing to the table to that good man? See, if you ask the modern woman that question, they'll get angry. What are you bringing that good man? What exactly do you have? What? What do you bring to the table? I do not want to hear your vagina, because that's been around the block. I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear about no sex. Because if sex is what you bring, why all your past relationships failed? Sex didn't mean nothing. You see? And I might have to teach another video to make these sisters understand that once a brother busts a nut, he really don't business with you after that. I'm just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. No sugarcoating nothing. You could be the finest sister in the world. A brother could have been thirsting for you, dreaming, thirsting all damn day. Once he hit it from the back and he busts his nut, at that moment, he don't care about what you going through and who you are and all this other stuff. He's like, look, I'm good now. Just telling you the facts. Straight up and down. So if you think that somehow you gave this brother some vagina, like he's hooked, he's intoxicated, and he's gonna be locked down forever. No, he's not. He just got what he needed. He's good. You know what I'm saying? In order for a man to want to stay in your life, ladies, you gotta really have something more than just your sex. You have to have something that really makes this brother say, you know what? This is the type of sister I want to bear my children. Real talk. Right? Let's go.
But this time.
She said, but this time, meaning like this new relationship or dating experience that she's in, I guess this one is supposed to work out in her mind. It's not going to work out. Sad to say, you know what I'm saying? It's just not going to work out. She's going to resort right back to the same old things. I can see the MO. It's all there. Let's go.
This time is different. Not just for me. It's different for you as well. Know your worth. Know what you deserve.
Listen, when I look at that woman, I see hurt and pain. That woman been hurt. She been through the ringer. She been up and down the block. She been through a lot of nonsense, drinking, smoking, carrying on, a lot of stuff. I can look into her eyes and I can see the demons. They're still available, still there, fresh, willing, and working right now.
And don't accept the bare minimum.
She's saying don't accept the bare minimum, but I can guarantee you, if you're the type of person that follow her TikTok and you literally say to yourself, okay, boom, I'm going to count the days before now and June, you're going to hear her talking about something totally different, totally new guy, totally new experience. I'm telling you, people, when I tell you that I can look at women and I could just know exactly what they're going to do next, I'm telling you, this is easy for me. Let's go.
It feels good. Everything feels good at first.
See, it feels good at first. What she's with right now in terms of dating this particular new guy, it feels good at first, right? For the moment, it feels good right now. But eventually she's going to get bored. She's going to get tired. She's going to eventually say, you know what? I can't deal with this guy. He's too good, too nice. I just can't deal with this nonsense. I need to go back to Pookie. I need a guy with some edge. I need a guy that's going to treat me like trash. I want to argue. I want to fight. Because here's the thing. Good brothers, we don't argue with women. We typically just leave these women alone when they want to argue and go crazy. This is why if you're a brother and you have a wife, you have actual experience with women because you see the ins and out of how women, behave. And as a man, based on experience, never argue with a woman because you're going to lose. It don't make no sense. You don't argue back and forth with a woman. That's a feminine energy. Men don't supposed to argue back and forth with women. When your woman wants to start an argument, you just walk outside and go get a beer. You don't waste your time sitting in the house arguing. Men don't supposed to do that. Because what happens is you're showing a feminine side of yourself. You're showing feminine energy. She want you to get into that. She want to show you that she want to literally dominate, right? In the hopes that you check her. Now, hear me out, ladies, because you know what the hell you're doing. See, I know the modern woman, and I understand female nature. Sisters will want to beef, argue, because they want you to check them. Why? Because they're used to that based on their past relationships. They're used to Pookie grabbing her up. They're used to Pookie cursing her out. They're used to that. And if you're a good man and you don't show that, she's going to get bored and she's going to leave. She's going to get bored and she's going to leave. Why? Not that you're doing something wrong, bro. Because you're a good brother. You're not going to abuse the woman. You're not going to curse her out and do all of that nonsense. That's not how you move. Of course, that's not a cool thing to do. At the same time, she's expecting you to do it. Why? Because she's judging you based on all of her past relationships. If she don't see that, remember, brothers, she's looking at you abusing her, cursing her out, being verbally abusive. She look at that as masculine energy, when really it's toxic. There's nothing masculine about cursing a woman out all day. There's nothing masculine about grabbing your woman up and restraining her and doing all this other stuff to show your power as a man. That does not equal masculinity. But see, in the mind of the modern woman, it turns her on because you're showing a side of yourself that's like Pookie and Ray Ray. See, the modern woman want the good, the bad, and the ugly. She don't just want a good man. She really don't want a good man. She really don't. She want a wicked man. She want a man that's ugly, a man that's violent, a man that's evil. She want a man like that. She want to live on the edge, but she want that man to have a little good, a little, treat her nice, buy her some flowers, take her to dinner, but he's a damn thug at the end of the day. That's what she really look for. So if you're a brother and you're a nice guy, a good guy, and she see that all the time, she's going to get bored of you, bro. She's going to get tired of you and she's going to leave. Just like the relationship that she's in right now, the little guy she's dating, whatever. She's going to leave that guy eventually. Let's go.
But there's no longevity in that.
She said there's no longevity in that. But is she going to have longevity with the guy that she's dating right now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Modern women love pain. They love to cry. They love it. They love to come to work to tell their friends their sob stories about what their man did. If they don't got no stories, I'm telling you, they're not happy. They have to have a sorry story. They have to have something to cry about. Why you crying, Chrissy? Why you crying? My man, he cheating on me. That's why. Oh, don't worry, baby. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. But I love him. You see, that's what she want to talk about. But see, if you're the type of guy that's always good, always doing the right thing, and there's nothing, it's like you don't got no dirt on you, she's not going to feel like you're a man. Like literally, she's going to look at you like you're one of the girls. Sad to say. And proof of this is, let's say, for example, you are that good guy, that you're not violent, you're not a thug, right? But for whatever reason, you were talking with your woman or girlfriend or whatever the case is, your status, and she tried to argue with you. And somehow you just raised your voice and literally screamed on her. When you do that, bruh, you know what just happened in her so-called underwear? She just got wet, bruh. That's my word, bruh. I'm telling you. If you're the kind of dude that never show any sort of like rough side of yourself, you always positive energy, and your woman, girlfriend, whatever, just started an argument with you out of nowhere. And for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? She just started flipping out and you like literally told her like, listen, man, stop your bullshit. Like for real. I don't want to hear none of this nonsense. Either you're going to get in shape, do what you got to do, or just don't even say nothing to me no more. Like real talk. You come across like that, all of a sudden now she's like, he's a man. It's crazy. Why? Because they don't like a good man. It's like you have to show some sort of dominance. You have to. I mean, you're supposed to be dominant at all times as a man. But you brothers, you understand what I mean. She want you to do these things. You know what I mean? This is why women pick arguments. This is why women always want to fight. Brothers, you could be doing everything right. Come home from work and your old lady will start an argument over nothing. Literally. You'll come in the house, sit down, and you're like, did you cook? And she'll be like, no, I ain't cook anything. I don't feel like cooking today. Now that's designed for you to react. So you ain't decided to fix me nothing. I just went to work. Like I came home from work. You could have fixed me a sandwich, something. I mean, I'm tired, like I'm busy all day, you can't fix it yourself. She's trying to trigger you now. She's trying to trigger you. She's trying you, bro. See? Now you have a choice. You can go toe to toe with her, start arguing, or you could just go to your room, lock the door, go in your man cave, right? And just be about your own business. Because she's looking for an argument. The reason why, she's bored. She want to argue. She want to fight. Women naturally love to argue and fight for no reason, bruh. No reason. So in the dating process, brothers, you're going to have women that's going to want to do that too. Want me to tell you what it's called? You want to know? Drum roll, please. It's called the shit test. Yeah. Yep. See, what I'm doing now, brothers, is I'm revealing the secrets of the modern woman. Ladies, understand something very carefully. A quality man have no time for your BS. If you think that as a modern woman that you're going to run these shit tests on quality men and think we're going to waste our damn time playing your games, think again. Once I see a woman try to give me one of those kind of tests, I just cut the whole damn thing off. I don't have no time to waste. Those type of tests is what I call insanity tests. You'll have a woman that will know you're a quality man and she'll give you some crazy tests just to see how you're going to react, how you're going to respond. Brothers, when a woman give you any sort of test like that, any sort of test to try to provoke you, to get a reaction out of you, to see how you respond, cut her off. You don't got no time to be playing these games. And women are dumb as hell when they do this type of stuff. This is why you don't got no man right now, woman. This is why. Because you playing games with grown men. Grown men got no time for your little girl games. Do you understand me? We don't got no time. If you want to play around with little boys, go ahead and do that. But when you're dealing with grown men, we deal with real talk. We don't got no time to play games to see who's going to react. For real. They be doing all sorts of tests, brothers. I don't got time to go through all these different tests that women do because they do these things consciously and sometimes unconsciously. They just be doing these weird tests to see how you're going to react. Is he going to get upset? Is he going to do this? Is he going to ignore me? Is he going to call me? No. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to block you and avoid you. Not going to have nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, brothers, the best thing you can do to a woman, right, is ignore her. That's the best thing you can do to a woman. Just ignore her. Don't say nothing. Leave her alone. Don't say anything. Do you understand me? Just leave her alone and just focus on what you got to do as a man and you'll be good to go. That's all it is, man. For real. Shout out to Chef for the super chat. Let me see. He says, will modern women submit to a righteous man and invest in the knowledge and wisdom that a righteous man possess? In fact, do they even ponder that to themselves when they realize they hit the wall? Wow. Shout out to Chef again for another super chat. He says, sorry, that was to the modern woman to ask themselves that question in the future. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from already. I mean, I fully understand where you're coming from. Sometimes some people may not understand, but thanks for clarifying for those who may not understand what's going on. But seriously, ladies, will modern women submit to a righteous man and invest in the knowledge and wisdom that a righteous man possess? In fact, do they even ponder that to themselves when they realize they've hit the wall? See, the truth is, and this is what I talked about many times in videos, that when modern women hit the wall or they reach their late 30s, mid 40s, normally that's the season and the time where they want a good man. That's the time they put their guard down and they say, look, I'm going to get with a good man by all means necessary. And they're going to literally look for that guy. They're going to hunt that guy down, because they already done, played the games. They've been on Hot Girl Summer. They're tired of the nonsense, the heartache and pain. They're really ready to settle down. But normally it's too late. At that point, it's too late. If you were to get involved with a man, I suggest, brothers, if you get with a sister and she's in her 40s and she have the potential, she look youthful and so forth, she's going to have to follow all of your guidelines to the T. And if she's not going to do that, you let her go. See, brothers, you have to have standards. You have to be disciplined and you have to have self-control. Stop thinking about her vagina. Let's start thinking about long-term. Let's start thinking about the investment that you're actually making with this woman. Do this woman bring value to your life? Do this woman have the potential to be the mother of your children? Is this the kind of woman that will sabotage your life later in the future? Is this the kind of woman that would lead you to depression? Is this the type of woman that will lead you to committing all sorts of violent hate crimes and all sorts of other atrocities? You have to know how to properly vet a woman from the beginning and stop looking at her behind thinking that just because she look cute and pretty that means she's a good woman. Brothers, understand something else about female nature. If all you focus on is her beauty and how fine she is, right? Baby, you so fine. Baby, you so beautiful. That sound nice when you say that. But hear this, brothers. In a woman's mind, when you're saying all of that stuff and she know who she really is and she knows she got issues, she's not really impressed when you call her beautiful and fine all the time. Because she know that she's wicked as hell. She knows she got demons. She knows she's sexually promiscuous. She knows she has a wandering eye, and she knows she have evil tendencies. And if you're not aware of that, she will destroy your life. This is why you got to get to know a woman. Like real talk. See, the brother that's dealing with that sister right now, he probably figure I'm going to change her life. I'm going to show her a better way because she been with all these terrible guys. He don't realize that he's battling a bunch of demons. Because I can tell that the relationship is not going to work. It's not going to work. Trust and believe. Let's go.
Let me explain to you why knowing what you deserve is important. Perfect example. I'm dating, as probably all of TikTok knows.
But remember what I said about that but word. It cancels out everything before it. So when she says dating, it cancels that out. Let's go.
I'm dating someone who is super positive, who exudes probably healthy all over it, very honest and open, transparent, and I don't know how to receive that. I'm having a tough time. I'm overthinking every step of the way, and it's to the point where it's kind of like you're gonna sabotage something good for yourself because you keep overthinking. Because
notice that she's overthinking a good man, and she's knowing that there's a possibility she could sabotage this. How many women in the clouds have sabotaged a potential quality relationship because you were around a good man and you didn't know how to deal with him, and you sabotaged it? You pushed a good man away. Or you just plainly walked away, knowing that that's the man you need in your life, knowing that's the guy that can guide you, knowing that that brother would truly love you deeply, but because of the amount of demons you carry, you decided it would be better to leave him alone and go back to Pookie and Ray Ray and live in your house of horrors.
you're like, I'm not used to this. This is something different from me.
She's not used to that. It's something different from her, different to her. Now think about that, man, because that speaks volumes right there, man. She's not used to that. Modern women are not used to dealing with good men. They're not. They're not used to being in love. Matter of fact, I can boldly tell you that modern women have never truly been in love. They've only been hurt, broken, beaten down, used, abused. Every man you ever slept with, you feel used and degraded. And this is why, brothers, when you're intimate with a modern woman, the sex is meaningless. Because there's really no bond. There's really no companionship. Both parties is both there for the sexual lust. They're not there because they care about one another. They just care about what they can get out of one another. And this is why none of these relationships work. Brothers be just using you sisters as punching bags and cum buckets. And you might use him for a few dinner dates and a few gifts. And in the process, both of you are miserable.
I don't know how to receive that. My ex didn't do that, or my past situations didn't do that.
Notice that she don't know how to receive that guy. Her past relationship, he didn't do that, and her ex didn't do that. Notice how modern women will judge you, brothers, based on her past. Brothers, have you ever met a woman and you're trying to talk to her and she's telling you about all of these things she's going through? Oh, I'm trying to find myself. You know, I'm saying I got these issues. You know, I'm stressed. I'm this. I just came out of a breakup. No, the truth of the matter is, while you're talking to her, trust and believe the so-called baby daddy or the ex is still on her mind. Why? His DNA is still in her body. So even though she's talking to you, deep down inside, she still wants to get back with the ex. She still have feelings for him. Do you follow me? Do you follow what I'm saying, brothers? Pay attention.
That's because you still haven't got to a point where you feel like you know and what you deserve for yourself. It's a perfect example of that. When you do have that healthy love,
which mean all the love she had prior was toxic.
come your way.
So that mean all previous relationships she's had, it was just horrible. But they love that type of stuff, brothers. Trust and believe. Modern women love toxic relationships. No matter how much they complain, trust and believe, they love it. Have you sisters ever had a friend that you knew was in an abusive relationship and she remained in the relationship no matter how much you told her to get out? You told her, leave that man alone. She would tell you in your face, but I love him. You love him, but he's hitting on you, girl. I love him though. I know he hit me, but you know, I know he deep down and he loved me. You ever got that? How many of you brothers know a sister that her old man is abusive, treats her like crap? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you look at her and you're like, damn, girl, if you were my lady, man, there's no way I would be treating you like that dude. But she remains with him even though she's being treated like trash. Like Queen D said, thug love. That's exactly what it is, man. Thug love. They love it. Thug love. They love that, man. They love it. They love that gangster type dude that's thugged out. You know what I mean? Because he don't show her no attention, treats her like trash. You know what I'm saying? Treats her like trash. But when he's ready, he knows how to tickle her to make her laugh. You so crazy. And he really is crazy. The dude be telling her, girl, you leave me, I'm gonna kill you, girl. Don't pay Fred no mind, he crazy. But I love him though. That's how the modern women think. The man literally said, if you leave me, I'm gonna kill you. And he mean it. And she laughing at it like it's a game. Not realizing this brother's a psychopath. See what I'm saying? Let's go.
A man that shows you what it's like to be in love and what is it like to date and treat you amazing. You won't.
She just now found a guy that is showing her a different type of spirit. But being that she still have the DNA of all the previous men that she dealt with inside of her, it's going to be very difficult for this new guy to win her heart because her heart is already filled with demons. Again, when a woman lay with a man and she take in his DNA, she goes through a metamorphosis. She begins to transform, change into the very image and likeness of that man. Brothers, once you're sexually intimate with a woman and you release your spirit inside of her, you literally took her soul. When you plant your DNA, it reaches into the bloodstream, goes to her brain, and you begin to control the woman from in her thoughts. See, modern women, they don't understand this. This is why they jacked up right now, because they dealt with so many different men. They're confused. This is why when they meet a quality man, they don't know what to do with him. Because the demons that are inside of her is telling her, you need to leave that guy alone. He's not fun. He's boring. He's too nice. You can't trust him. You know, he's sneaky. You need a thug. He can't protect you. He's too nice. You need a thug. You need a gangster. You know what I'm saying? That guy can't protect you. You know, you need a guy that's going to really guide you. So she goes back to Pookie and Ray Ray. Let's go.
Know how to receive that because you're going to be so stuck on the past.
Notice that. Getting with a good guy, if she don't know how to receive him, she's going to be stuck on the past. This is what you good brothers are going through right now when you deal with the modern woman. You trying to show her a better way, she's busy looking at you based on the previous men she dealt with in the past. That's a crazy place to be in. And this is why we don't got time for this, brothers. We really don't. Because it's too much drama to deal with, man. Like, seriously. Let's go.
You got to know what you deserve.
See, she says you got to know what you deserve. But truthfully speaking, just imagine how old she is. Just imagine how old she is. What would be your guess of how old she is? What would be your guess, brothers, of how old she is? Based on what I'm seeing, based on what I'm looking at, this woman is in her late 30s. Late 30s, possibly early 40s. Do you understand me? She is in her late 30s, early 40s. I give her age 40. I believe she just turned 40. She's not in her early 30s. I'm judging her based on her hands. I can't really go based on her face because she have some sort of filter or something is there with the makeup. I can't really see her neck. But by the way she's talking, the things she's going through, her storytelling, this woman is in her late 30s, early 40s. She could be 39, like Rollo said. She could be 39. Definitely. 39, 40. You see what I mean? I can tell. Because there's still a sense of youth there. So that's why I'm more leaning to late 30s. She could be 38, 39. That's the most I would give her. 38, 39. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
You deserve a dinner date. You deserve someone that brings you flowers. You deserve someone that texts you good morning. You deserve...
Texts you good morning. I'm not texting you good morning. Brothers, don't text no woman saying good morning. See, brothers, everything we've been taught to do, we're not supposed to do. Don't text no woman good morning. What are you texting her good morning for? What are you texting her good morning? What are you doing? You don't text a woman good morning. No. How about you just meet up with her face to face so y'all can have a conversation? Do you understand me? No. We're not going to text no good morning. We're not going to say anything, any of that nonsense. We don't got time for that. See, we're adults. See, when you play these little games, brothers, see, here's the thing. Every other guy is doing the same exact thing. Good morning, sister. Good morning, sister. Let me tell you something. At the place that I'm working right now, right? Before I was there, I was in Brooklyn working at another place, right? You had a particular guy. He lost his job. You know how he lost his job? Could anybody guess? Sexual harassment. You know what the sexual harassment was? You want to know? I'm glad you asked that question. All he did was tell this sister good morning and good night every single day. Yeah, that's right. And those of you who work at different agencies and you have a Chronos clock and you know it's time for everybody to clock out at different times and everybody's waiting at the clock, waiting to clock out. That's the time you normally see who your coworkers are, who's dressed up, who, what, and what. Y'all know the drill, right? So this particular brother, every time he see this sister, he would tell her good night. And in the morning, he would be there, good morning. And that's all he did. He ain't say nothing else. Just good morning, good night. She reported him to HR. Yeah, that's right. She reported him and claimed that she felt sexually harassed because he kept doing it every single day. And for whatever reason, this brother lost his job. See that? This is why I'm telling you, brothers. Stop with all that good morning, sister. Hello. I don't say nothing to nobody. When I'm at work, man, people think I'm crazy. People literally think I'm crazy. I'm not saying nothing to nobody. I don't talk to nobody. Leave me alone. You know why? Because that's the place you get set up at. Women will set you up on your job, bruh. Telling you straight up and down. When you at work, leave them women alone. Leave them women alone. If a sister like you, she'll holler at you off the clock. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Just let her make all the moves, bro. You don't make nothing because there's a double standard. At work, women are able to do certain things towards men and get away with it all the time. But if you try to do it, oh no, you get fired. That's just the way the game is. And all of you ladies in the clouds, you know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. You know on the job, you can do certain things and the brothers, we can't. See, on the job, a sister can run up to you, grab you by the shoulders, massage your shoulders, do certain things, and she could get away with it. But now, if you tried that, bro, you're going to be at Human Resources fighting for your job. That's right. Like, seriously. You can't be on the job telling a sister, hey, sister, you look sexy and you look fine. That will help to make you lose your job. But now the sister, she could walk right past you and tell you that you're a handsome brother. It's not like you're going to go report her for sexual harassment, even though I've seen it done already. I've seen a dude actually file charges of sexual harassment on a sister that he was not interested in, and the sister grabbed this brother's equipment on the clock at work, and the brother filed sexual harassment charges, and she lost her job. Yeah, that's right. So, I don't know who that's for, but, when you at work, bruh, just keep it at a minimum, man. If a sister is there and she like you, let her holler at you. You just stay quiet. Remember what I said, brothers. Remember what I said. This is the golden rule. You can take this to the bank. If you're on the job and there's a sister that you like or whatever, and let's say you asserted yourself and you told her that, you want to talk to her or whatever the case is, right? Don't even take her number. Just leave her alone. I know it sounds crazy because you think you would need her number to communicate. No, leave her alone. Don't take her number. Don't do nothing. Just let her know that you're interested in her and just don't speak to her literally ever again. Trust me, this works all the time, right? Now, next thing you do is you just ignore her. Don't say anything to her. Just leave her alone. Leave her alone. Because here's the problem. She know you didn't take her number, but she wants to talk to you. She want to talk to you, but you don't got her number. So now she's like, damn, I don't even see him. I don't even see him on the job. So when she finally see you and you haven't communicated with her in like damn near a month or two, and she see you, she's going to walk past you just to say something. At that moment when she start to talk to you and you kind of communicate a little bit, you let her know like, look, we on the clock, we at work. I would prefer we talk or whatever off the clock, to keep it, a certain way. And then you just keep it moving like that. And you just don't speak on the job. You just leave it alone. Ain't none of this job girlfriend, none of that nonsense. You understand? You talk to her outside the workplace. But try to keep everything professional where you're not talking to her at work. Don't even talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. When you ignore women, they become more attracted to you, brothers. I don't know why, but that's just the way it works. When you ignore women, brothers, I'm at this mountaintop screaming it out. When you ignore women, what do I mean by ignore? Do I mean be rude? Do I mean like when they talk to you, just ignore them? No, that's not what I mean. When I mean ignore is that you're not thirsty. You're not chasing them around. You're not up under their skirt. You're not in their DMs every day. You're not texting them 100 messages a day. You're just focusing on what you got to do, and you just kind of just leave them alone. You see her sitting there don't run over there and try to talk to her. You see her talking with another lady, don't try to come over there and walk by because you want her to notice you. Just ride on by, go about your business. Let her see you because she's going to see you. Let her see you. Let her envision you. Let her desire you. For far too long, you brothers been thirsty too damn much. And women do not like or are they attracted to thirsty men. They are not. They're not, bruh. Brothers, stop complimenting women. Another one, stop. Don't compliment her. The woman you like, don't compliment her. If you did it once, that's it. Twice, that's enough. Don't compliment her no more. Don't tell her she look good, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Just be about your business. Be mysterious. Let her think about you. Let her try to figure you out. She's trying to figure you out. But if you put all your cards out there, baby, you so cute, baby, you so fine, I love your body, you got a fine behind, baby, I want you, you all over her all damn day, the sister's like, bruh, this guy is thirsty as hell. Do he even have other women? Now think about what I just said right there, brothers. When you're thirsty and you're all over this woman, showering her with attention all day, you know what she's saying to herself? She's the only woman that you are chasing around. And she's gonna feel some type of way that you're boring and you really don't have nobody around you. Let's go.
Someone that doesn't invalidate your feelings, and you deserve someone that instead of running out the door or knocking you down when shit gets tough, they sit there and talk it out with you like a normal human being.
That mean that she never had a man that talked out anything with her like a human being.
And you deserve someone to respect you.
No, you need to respect yourself. It's not that you deserve somebody that will respect you. You're telling on yourself right here, because what you're basically saying is that all the previous men you ever dealt with never respected you. And it's not that they never respected you. You never respected yourself enough to have a quality man in your life.
But if you don't respect yourself and know that you deserve that for yourself, you'll never, ever, ever find someone. For the longest, I kept asking myself, why do I seem to date the same type of guy, but literally a different face? And it was because of that. Because
same kind of guy, different face. Same kind of guy, different face. How many women in the clouds are literally dating different guys, but with the same or different faces, but it's the same kind of guy? You date different men, but it's the same guy, but in a different body. You're dating a devil. That's Agent Smith. That's what it is. Right? And you really got to recognize that, because if you're literally dating someone and then you break up out of that relationship, you get with another brother, and it's like you're dating the same kind of energy, that's a demon that's been following you your whole life. Satan been trying to kill a lot of you sisters for the longest, trying to destroy your womb with different seeds of darkness. Let's go.
I didn't ask for more. I didn't feel like I deserved more.
See, modern women don't feel like they deserve a good man. Why? Because they know that they're wicked. Let's go.
But this time, that's cap. It's not going to be this time. This time, what's going to happen is you're going to go through the motions with this guy. You're going to get bored. You're going to get tired. Then on top of that, your girlfriends, oh yeah, let's not talk about them. They are going to talk you out of the relationship that you're in right now. That's another thing you ladies have to understand. When you're in a relationship or you're dating a guy that's a good man, understand that all of your friends, they're going to sabotage the relationship that you're in, because they're going to come to you and they're going to try to talk you out of it by saying, girl, you need to do this, you need to do that, that guy is boring, you need to find a better guy. And the truth is, the reason why they're going to try to sabotage your relationship is because they realize that they are not really hanging out with you anymore. Because when you're in a relationship, you can't go out on hot girl summer. They realize that you can't go out for drinks and do X, Y, and Z. Because if you're with a quality man, he's going to want you to stay home with him. So your friends are going to get jealous because now you're spending more time with the man rather than them. See, I'm spitting nothing but facts and nothing but truth here. You better click that like button. Let's go. This time is different. Not just for me,
178 people and only 90 likes. What a shame. Wow.
It's different for you as well. Know your worth. Know what you deserve. And don't accept the bare minimum. Because
She say don't accept the bare minimum, but women always accept the bare minimum from Pookie and Ray Ray. Let's go.
it feels good. Everything feels good at first.
Everything feels good at first. That's how it is with the modern woman. She always get with Pookie and Ray Ray because it feels good. Then Pookie destroys her, leaves her with a baby. Now she's a single mom. Now that she's a single mom, you would expect her to make better decisions, but she get back with another man that's no good. Now she have 2 kids. Now she have 3 kids. Now she expect you righteous brothers to come in her life, be a good man, and become a stepdaddy. Makes no sense at all, right? Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't see them likes going up. If I don't see them likes going up, it's time for me to go. I'm not gonna waste my time sharing all this energy and all this truth, people playing games with them likes. When you watching my show, you click that like button as soon as you walk into this room. You ain't gonna get no content like this nowhere on YouTube. Nobody is spitting truth like this. No one. All they doing is playing games. That's all they doing. Tickling your ears, making you feel good for the moment. That being said, this is Blackmail Advice TV. The only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth. 100% raw and uncut. No other channel provides you quality content, the best reaction videos, with work and excellence, truth and wisdom. Blackmail Advice TV. Ringo TV. Raw. Catch you in the next streams and next videos later on in the day and the evening and night. That being said, y'all take care. Have a blessed day. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Blackmail Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.